one more video because it's now or never. In Connor's hand right there is the 5-iron. Guess what it's missing? Yeah. It's missing the contact point. Do you know why that's been ripped off? Do you know why that's gone? Yeah, y'all know why it's gone. I mean, if somebody has this amount of confidence to put something on the internet, it really does piss me off. For them saying, oh, it got too hot because we had to leave town. You left town for what? The Thai police is there for what? They're not doing no active manhunts unless you're actually coming in and causing a chaos or a detriment to people around you. No one's gonna give a fuck. It's a gated, you living in a gated house, it's a gated home, no one gives a fuck. Everyone stays to themselves. I've seen the gated little community that you live in. It's a gated community now. They live in a gated community. So what would be the reason Tony Hughes needed to skip town? What would be the reason? This guy loves golf so much. We saw that the 5-iron was just intact, right? You got the 5-iron back. And guess what? You ripped that motherfucking head off. No diddy. You ripped that head clean off. I personally wasn't supposed to find this information. I've personally taken 3 people out of Connor Murphy's cult personally, and showed these individuals that were brainwashed by Connor Murphy who this guy really is. So I'm glad that it's finally coming full circle and that I can actually expose him for something like really real. I wasn't supposed to find this out, but it's good versus evil, guys. And I'm not saying that I'm a super heavenly person. I still have my faults, but I am a genuinely good person at heart. I would never do somebody dirty. This is why this case got solved, because Connor Murphy is genuine evil. He is the definition of evil. I want y'all to know that. And I want you to see that the 5-iron has already been, that club head has already been ripped off. I've showed you enough circumstantial evidence to charge these motherfuckers. I promise you. If we come here and take a look at these crime scene photos, I'm showing you here that this is the 5-iron. This is another 5-iron. This is that mid-range. There's the mid-range. There's the mid-range here. Okay. Oh, and just so you guys know, for this angle here, Connor Murphy was actually standing on the sink. He was in the fetal position with his head pointing towards this green towel, whatever it may be. His head was facing towards the club head patterns here. And then these missed strikes right here were basically Connor Murphy standing on the sink and coming down with that much force. Coming down off of the sink or coming, you know what I'm saying? And with one foot on the sink and the other on the toilet. And that's what pretty much dislodged the toilet, is the amount of force pushing the other direction toward the shower. That dislodged the toilet. And that's how he got this strike mark with the 5-iron is Connor Murphy standing on the sink. This other strike mark is him coming down off of the sink and standing right about here where this green or this red towel is. Connor Murphy standing right here, and that's how you get the whack, the 5-iron here. Would you guys like to know why, even through the dust that they use to dust for fingerprints, why this is still so noticeable? Because it's a chunk out of the porcelain from a golf club. It doesn't get any more damning than this, guys. It doesn't get more damning than this. These right here are most likely. Oh yeah, so Miss Kannitha, she's actually inside the bathroom in the corner, whacking from inside the corner next to the shower, whacking down. So then Connor Murphy steps out, then the girl that Leo choked comes around and through where the sink is, and then out the door. They rip the door handle off, they close the door, and they lock it. So this is all circumstantial evidence, but I showed you that that 5-iron makes these exact marks. I'm just reiterating this: 5-iron, 5-iron. Then we have the mid-range, and then it looks like this is part of the handle. This is the handle. So it looks like it honestly looks like you were at such an aggressive angle laterally that you didn't get any of the club head, that it actually came down, and that's what got you this indentation mark here. But as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3. There's one here in the corner, which tells me that the door was closed, and then for this picture, it was open to take the picture. Now I'm starting to get my business email is starting to get flooded a little bit, and I'm starting to get some traction, even though it's only like 20 views on the video. I'm starting to get just as many emails in my business email account. So, Connor, I just want you to know that the wheels are in motion. I'm looking for another anomalies. Just go ahead and upload something to YouTube, my boy, and we'll be able to figure something else out. Tony Hughes, just go ahead and upload something to YouTube, my boy, and we'll be able to figure this all out. Tony Hughes is the one, and Connor Murthy is the one we're solving this. I'm not laughing because this is nothing to laugh about. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to let the masses catch up. I want to let you know how pissed off I am about this, because Leo and Longevity was an innovator, a revolutionary, and one singular action should have an equal action of force taken. So if you want to choke Leo, fine, that's fine. If he chokes somebody, choke him back. That's fine. If this is tit for tat, but this is this right here is something so much more sinister and so much more involved. That's why I say Vigorous Steve's involved, Gay Cody. That's why I say that even John Bravo. I'll show you how John Bravo's involved. So we have Tony Hughes involved, Gay Cody, Vigorous Steve, Foxy, Miss Kannitha. We have all the John Bravo. We have all these people involved. It's collusion, man. You can't get over this. You cannot get over the fact that that triangle and that triangle is a 5-iron strike, and this is a mid-range club, and then this is the front face of the mid-range club. And do you see that little bevel right next to the dot? There's that bevel. You can see right there. That's the contact point of the club. You can tell that this is a golf club, 100%. And then let's read Tony's caption. We haven't read Tony's caption yet. We can't figure out what happened. It's very strange. It looks like he removed the toilet and was trying to get something from under the toilet. He locked himself in the bathroom and ripped the door handle off from the inside. It's just not physically possible that there was any other individual involved, as the door was closed from the inside and locked, and the inner door handle ripped off and body blocking the door, so not possible someone could get in or out. And it certainly wasn't a heart attack or some sudden thing, because I heard a noise from downstairs for like 15 minutes sounding like he was moving furniture, but now I see it was the toilet being moved around. The only explanation is a manic episode. So if you heard the banging, then you knew that Connor Murphy and his girl, the girl that they choked, were colluding, and Connor really wanted this woman and wanted to show her how loyal he could be to her. He killed Leo for her, and look at the loyalty now. That's why it was very, very odd that the woman from Laos, Leo, the woman from Laos, Tony, that you were so hot and bothered about, that woman also was in collusion. So that's 7 people that knew about this and colluded about it. It was Connor Murphy the whole time, bruh. Y'all knew it was oh my gosh, bro. Like, I'm personally not going to go to the Thai police. This is the furthest I can go because I'm not a civilian. This is as far as I can go because I'm not a civilian. And I'm just going to leave it at that. At the end of the day, the door handle, Tony, you're a lawyer. And so watch how I pull this all the way full circle. Do you realize that Leo had mentioned, no, we'll save that for next video. But the door handle was ripped off by the assailants because they didn't want to leave no fingerprints, you dummy. He had to lock. How would he lock himself and then take the doorknob? Where's the doorknob if he locked himself in the bathroom? Come on. If he locked himself in the bathroom and ripped the doorknob off, where's the doorknob? This man never practiced law and never litigated law. I actually practiced law, and I was a paralegal for 5 years. That's why I'm able to put these things together. And it was Tony's Freudian slip that brought us here today. Tony, you're not as smart as you think, brother. Go pass a test for the Mensa Society and come back and holler at me, brother. You can't. Because you're a meathead, musclehead, biohacking bitch who can't just live life naturally. I will beat your ass naturally. I don't need to pump myself full of a bunch of fucking foreign substances. If that's the case, find the miracle drug. Find a DHT blocker. Find a DHT blocker. Do that for me, champ. But until then, I'm pumping out video after video after video until this case is solved. I personally won't. I won't contact the police on my own, but somebody will. I guarantee you, somebody will. But you are admitting this is so much circumstantial evidence that you could be charged, Foxy can be charged, Kannitha can be charged. That's just the tip of the iceberg. But this is what I want to focus on. He locked himself in the bathroom and ripped the door handle off from the inside. Where's the door handle, Tony?